And we're live. Hello, everybody. It's a party. It's a marathon. We're going to have a good time tonight. Y'all come on into the broadcast. All right. Come on in. Say hello. I got my girl Tiffany up. She's gonna help me kick this off. This is how we do it. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm gonna look for my broadcast and share it into the group. Tiffany, you can look for the broadcast and share it. Hello. Welcome. Let's see if I can find the broadcast. Okay, Yvonne found it. Okay. Share now. Okay, hello. We're gonna get started here. Welcome. It's Friday night. We've got a show for you tonight. Welcome, everybody. Say hello when you come in. Yvonne says hello. Hey, welcome, Yvonne. How you doing, Queen? We're gonna get started here in just a second. It's Friday night. It's live streaming night. So we're gonna have a good time. Got several entrepreneurs lined up for you. Hey, this is how we do it. Hey, this is how we do it. Hey, Patrina. Hey, Dr. Patrina. She says, hey, fam. This is how we do it. It's party time. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started because we want to stay on time because we've got several entrepreneurs to highlight tonight. Welcome. My name is Martine Corte. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I am a side hustler. I am a best-selling author. My book is Journey to Greatness, and I'm a speaker. I'm also a 19-year tax professional and a 9-year landlord. I work with entrepreneurs, business owners, side hustlers, live streamers, nonprofit leaders, community leaders to help them reach their potential clients with the assistance of live streaming. What we're doing right here, right now, to help them make more money in their business and accomplish their mission. So welcome to the Entrepreneur Show. We have a special edition tonight. This is our live streaming holiday marathon. We've been in a challenge all week long. I have 8 entrepreneurs that are going to be speaking to you tonight, sharing their journey as an entrepreneur and sharing their business or their nonprofit. And so we've all been in this live streaming challenge all week long, and we've been working hard. And I might tip my hat off to all of these entrepreneurs because it was a challenge. It was a challenge to push that button and go live. I know because I remember when I first started live streaming, I was scared to death. And but I continued. I stayed consistent, and I just knew that I had to do this in order to let people know what I do. I needed to get out there. I needed to get the exposure. And so these entrepreneurs have taken up the challenge, and they've done phenomenal job tonight, a phenomenal job, or this whole week of doing their challenges. And so tonight I wanted to bring them on my entrepreneur show so that they can get some more exposure with their business, with their nonprofit, on this platform so that they can continue to meet new people, and they may have something that you are looking for. So that's the whole purpose of live streaming, is to find our clients, find our givers, those that want to donate, to find people that are interested in doing business with us, to let them know what we have, so that if they're looking for something, we can help them. We can provide them a product or service, or just accomplish a mission together, like-minded people together for a good cause, right? Coming together. So that's why we're out here. That's why we've utilized technology to kind of help get to the masses in a phenomenal way. And so I've got Tiffany Gamble up. She is going to help me kick this off. You know, if we're talking about technology, it's no better person to start with than the tech girl. You know what I'm saying? So we got Tiffany Gamble. She is a nonprofit leader out here in these streets, okay, with the Emerging Ladies Academy. I'm going to let her introduce herself. And these entrepreneurs have about 15 minutes to live stream. Of course, we'll give Tiffany a few more minutes since we're just getting started. But they're going to, in this 15-minute segment, they're going to let you know who they are, who they serve, right? And then we're going to be able to give you their contact information as well. And then they can talk about anything else they want in that time frame. So Tiffany Gamble, welcome to the Entrepreneur Show, and welcome and thank you for, you know, being in the live streaming challenge. I appreciate you. How are you tonight?
I am doing wonderful. It has been a busy week, but the challenge was great for me. It really pushed me outside of my element for sure.
Good. So let the people know who you are, who you serve, and what are you doing out here in these streets.
All
these
right.
internet streets.
Well, my name is Tiffany Gamble. I am the founder and chief innovation officer of Emerging Ladies Academy. We empower Black girls in technology. We provide after-school programming, Saturday schools. We offer 3 tracks in technology: computer science, engineering, and biomedical science. Right now, we have our coding program called She Code that we provide for our young ladies. We have about 7 that are enrolled right now. And once they complete in 6 months, they'll be software developers.
Wow. So what made you, Tiffany, and this is a phenomenal area, especially now with, you know, in the midst of a pandemic, everyone's utilizing technology to either, you know, work from home, or maybe they are a student, or maybe they're trying to connect with their family members because we can't go over each other's homes and things like that. What made you think of going in this direction? Do you have a background in technology, or what's the 411?
So yeah, when I started this organization, I was looking at STEAM, and then I'm like, okay, STEAM is great: science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Those are the acronyms for STEAM. But I realized tech is really where it's at. I'm not from a tech background, but I knew that tech education would be that key, or one of those keys to really unlock generational poverty and really give these girls an upper leg and a chance to really be something that their parents aren't, or wasn't. Just give them an opportunity to really grow and go into a different industry that they've never even thought about going into.
Right. I like the fact that they can learn a trade where we're not as represented as girls, as young Black girls, and then they can come out making, you know, a good amount of money right out the gate. What's your background as far as, you know, income levels for our Black girls, and what this technology can do for them getting into this field?
Sure. So within 6 months, getting a certification, you can make $60,000. A lot of these first off, people think of technology as sitting behind a computer in a dark room typing all day. That is not technology, ladies and gentlemen. That's maybe one form of technology, but there are so many career opportunities and career pathways that you can go. You don't necessarily need to even know coding. There's data analysts. So it's vast and wide. Cybersecurity. So it can range from $60,000 to $120,000. It depends on what your interests are, where you want to go in the space of technology. It is limitless on the possibilities that you have, and understanding that technology touches every space of your life. So there is an opportunity, a career opportunity on every lens of the spectrum on what you want to do. If you want to go into art, there's digital art programs. If you want to be in a band, there's digital equipment, that you have to use. So technology is everywhere. So I want to expand the minds of people when they think about tech careers. It's vast and wide.
Wow. So you have a couple of events coming up. Can you let the public know and everyone that's watching know about your events?
Sure. So next weekend we have Cybersecurity Weekend. Yes, we are going into the holidays. We want to make sure that people are protected, their devices are protected. So Saturday we'll be hosting a workshop for our youth, 10 to 18, here at our location, 6311 Ames Street, from 2 to 4. And we're going to teach them how to keep their information on the low. It's a lot of hackers out here right now. People are altering their identity to take advantage of our youth. So we really want to make sure that their devices are safe, that when they're online, they're safe, and they understand those measures on how to keep their information private. And then the next day, we're having a cybersecurity and cocktails for our adults. So our girl Melanie Henderson will be in the house mixing up drinks.
Yes.
$25. Yes, we're going to have a party up in here with cybersecurity. So all the proceeds will go to our partner and myself, TechnoFro. We are partnering with them to bring these two cybersecurity events. So we're super excited about bringing just some education, some basic education about security, how to secure your devices, how to be safe during this holiday season. I would hate for people to lose their identity, lose their money, lose their credit cards. Hacking is
Mhm.
really high right now. So that is the reason why we brought cybersecurity this season. And then also in December, we have an event, a robotics event for our Black girls. I want them to get involved into the robotic space. That's our engineering track, right? So
Mhm.
that'll be December 16th and December 23rd. It's from 2 to 4. That is free. They will be able to keep the robots, and we're really trying to just show them another extension of technology, and also get them involved in robotics. A lot of times robotics is geared towards boys. Well, we can build too. We always build, so this is a
Right.
great time to expose them to building,
Mhm.
right? So the hope
Mhm.
is to create a all black robotics girls team next year. So we are
Oh,
partnering with
wow.
Nebraska 4-H Extension to bring this robotics workshop to the community.
Yeah, that is awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Now, I have your website up. Where can people get a hold of you or donate to your nonprofit?
emergingladiesacademy.org. There's a donate button on our website. You can look us up on PayPal. It's Tiffany at emergingladiesacademy.com for our email address. If you want any more information, you are open to call me. My phone number is 402-763-0301. I'm available. I'm open to any questions. If you want to sign up, hurry up and sign up for these events. Their slots are filling up very quickly. Okay, people want this out here, so we're
That's
trying to
right.
just bring some more tech education to Omaha. Omaha is Silicon Prairie, and they need to hire. Like I
That's
think they're
right.
said now, about 6,000 open jobs are in tech right now in Nebraska.
Oh,
Who are
wow.
they
That
hiring?
So we're getting ready, and you're definitely working with the youth to get them ready. So when they graduate, they can go straight into these industries, straight
Yes.
into these jobs, and make this money. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Now, Tiffany, hang on because we're going to add Sonia in. You're welcome to stay with the party. Okay,
All
we're going to
right.
go ahead and switch on to Sonia. We're going to go ahead and get her in the room. Hi, Sonia.
Hello, hello. Happy to be here. Thank you so much. It's an honor.
You're welcome. Wow, look at you. I love that. I love the look. So, she's coming with her business. So, this is another awesome live streamer. She took up the challenge and she was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And so she learned a lot during this challenge, I am sure. And I'm so happy to interview her. But I'm going to let her introduce herself to you all so that we can get to know more about Sonia Hawkins. Take it away.
Awesome, awesome. Well, as you said, my name is Sonia Hawkins. I am a serial entrepreneur, to be quite honest. So, Martine, I think that's why I like you so much. We have a lot in common. I live in Omaha, Nebraska. I am married. We have 4 young adult children. So, we are empty nesters, which is an amazing life. But we stay busy. We stay busy. So it's good to have your eggs in several different baskets, especially this year. That turned out to be a great thing, to have lots of different things going on. But to have a busy life is one thing, but to still be able to be productive and make money is a blessing.
Yes. So let the people know, Sonia, and welcome to the Entrepreneur Show and our finale of our live streaming marathon, holiday marathon. Let people know what type of businesses that you do or have or own, and then go ahead and let them know what you wanted to share with them today.
Absolutely. So, like I said, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have several different businesses, but really my main business that I have had for the longest is with Mary Kay Cosmetics. And a lot of people will think that's kind of crazy, especially here in Omaha, Nebraska, because a lot of times, if you're like me, you realize that Mary Kay Ash was a real woman. And when she started the company, she was retired already. So the pictures that we see of her is this older Caucasian woman, right? And so a lot of people think, well, that's makeup and skincare for old people and for Caucasian people. And that's just not the truth. Our biggest demographic right now is actually the people in their 20s. They are rocking this business out, right? They are growing their businesses like crazy, winning free cars. I mean, it's ridiculous. But then on the other hand, too, for someone who looks like me, especially, I just want you to know that the number one woman in Mary Kay right now making more money than anybody is a Black woman. It just is. Okay. And Mary Kay is split into what they call areas. And the number one area in Mary Kay is predominantly Black. And so a lot of times the pictures we see, we just don't realize what it's all about. And so I'm excited to be representing Omaha, Nebraska, because I am just 1 week away from becoming the only executive member of Mary Kay in this area. The only one in this area. Yes, I'm super excited. Nervous, but excited. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. We have a comment up. Keisha Matthews says, looking good, Sonia Yvette Hawkins.
Thank you. Thank you. So Keisha is actually one of my team members all the way in New Mexico. We've got team members. I have both males and females on my team, believe it or not. And they're in New Mexico, Hawaii, Florida, Arkansas, just all over the states. So working virtually is amazing.
Wow. Yeah. She says, yes, go team. Is that the team?
Yes, that is our team. That is our team.
All right, Team Vision, go ahead with your bad self. So you had mentioned that, Sonia, that you wanted to help other women start their own businesses. Kind of share with us why you want to and how do you go about doing that?
Absolutely, absolutely. So first, let me just say that now is the perfect time. Especially if you're in any type of sales, because this is the selling season. This is the biggest season of the year for making a profit. And we, of course, have lots of gifts to offer everyone on your list, whether it's fun gifts like charcoal, for like our charcoal mask that's already packaged up and works for men, women, and teens, whether it's light gifts like our satin lips and hand sets that are real cute, or if you're one of those people that likes to do the 12 days of Christmas, but you're kind of lazy and you don't want to have to put it all together, we already have a box. Everything is individually wrapped and numbered for your 12 days. So we've got a little bit of everything. It's a great time to be in retail sales. And right now we have a limited time offer. It's only $30 to get started. That's it. $30 to your website. You don't have to design it. You just answer some yes and no questions. It gets you the ability to accept credit card payments, to send invoices, via text message and email so that you can collect payments. We make 50% profit, like 50%. Wow. No joke, 50%. We buy the product from the company for $1. We sell it to our customers for $2. That's it.
Right.
I mean, even people who are not good at math can figure that part out, right?
Right.
So, yeah. So
I love that.
super easy. It's super easy. We are building and we are constantly looking for people to bless. I am all about working smarter and not harder. And so we've got it down to a science where our team is working literally 5 minutes a day on their cell phone and making a profit.
Wow. So, Sonia, can you let the people know you've been an entrepreneur? What's that been like for your life? Is it life changing for you? Because a lot of people want to start their own business, especially now with COVID. A lot of people have lost their jobs or maybe their income has been reduced and they're thinking about starting their own business. How has it been for you as a boss out there?
Oh my goodness, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, when I left my last corporate America job, and that's been, wow, probably 8 years ago, I was nervous. I was scared. I had just bought my first home and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know what I just did. Um, but just the freedom of being your own boss, not having to worry about, is today going to be the day that I get let go? Even in the pandemic, one of my businesses that I have is a daycare. And I thought that would be a staple, right? Like, that's not going anywhere. People constantly have kids, they always need daycare. But when the pandemic hit, that was the first business that crashed, literally.
Wow.
And yet Mary Kay continued to grow. And so, again, just a reminder that if there's something that you want to do, I believe you should just try it. You never know if it's going to work until you try it. And you should have 2 or 3 different plans going on at the same time.
I was gonna say, aren't you glad you had Mary Kay and whatever else you're doing when the daycare, your clients stopped coming, the babies stopped coming, you had something else to fall back on, and that's interesting. That you were already in position because no one knew that COVID was coming, that this pandemic was coming, but to be able to pivot and focus on those other businesses and maybe 10x them, because now you have more time, right?
Right. Exactly. Being able to create your own schedule. Another thing that's kind of selfish of me, but that I love having my own business, is being able to work with who I want to work with, not the people that I have to work with. That's such a big difference, because even customers come along and if we just don't match,
Right.
attitudes don't go together. I mean, I might sell you something this time, but I can refer you to somebody else.
I get it. So how can people get in touch with you if they're wanting to, and I'm going to put your website up, if they're wanting to start their own business and get started in Mary Kay, how can they find you? And what do they need to know?
Sure. So my website is www.marykay.com. Do you have it up? There you go. Well, so you got it up right there on the screen. No, it's all good. I'll take some free jewelry too. So that's my website. You can connect with me there. You can get my phone number from there. You can send me messages from there. You can sign up to be a part of the team and just simply give the business a try from there, get the products, ask questions, whatever you need to do. It's all right there on the website. I am available, by website 24/7.
Now you're also on the social media streets. What and I didn't ask Tiffany, but what is your social media handles? Maybe people want to follow you that way.
Sonia Yvette Hawkins. Sonia Yvette Hawkins. YVETTE is my middle name. Hawkins, HAWKINS. And you can follow me right here on, of course, Facebook. I'm on Instagram as, oh my goodness, what is my handle? MK Girl 26. That was one of those, I created it a million years ago and I need to change it.
It's funny you said that. It's funny you said that because I actually looked you up to tag you to a post, and I said, you know what? I don't even know what her Instagram handle is, but I said, let me just type in Sonia Hawkins, Yvette Hawkins, and see. And this other name kept staying up the entire time I was typing all of it. I said, that looks like her, beautiful face. I'm gonna hope that it is, so I'm gonna click on it.
I set it up a long time ago, not knowing what I was going to do with it. And honestly, if it weren't for you, I just started using it again this week because of your challenges.
All right. And that's the thing, you know, with the challenge. I wanted you all to learn more tools to use out there when we're live streaming, to get comfortable live streaming on more than one platform at a time. We call it dual streaming or simulcasting, whatever you want to call it. So the challenge was to get more familiar and comfortable with live streaming, but to pick up some tools and some knowledge, because there's something new all the time with technology and using these platforms to get, you know, to the masses. So I'm glad that you took up the challenge and was able to maximize it to your ability and get that Instagram going again, because a lot of people find a lot of small business owners on Instagram, right? Because it's pictorial. You can post your pictures, you can do all of that great stuff. And I'm a pictorial type girl. I love to see pictures. So I would love to just go down a page. That's why I love, Instagram and Pinterest is another site that, even though it's not a live streaming, but we can post over there, So that might be something that you might want to pick up, or someone may want to pick up. I've been on Pinterest for a long time. That's actually one of the platforms I started out just posting, but I'm so glad that you was a part of the challenge, and it was fun. I hope you had a lot of fun as well. So again, you guys can reach out if you want to become a Mary Kay rep. And I used to be one back in the day, Sonia.
Hey, come on back. We still have room for you. We got work for you.
That'll be business number 11.
You got time. You got time. You're a great coach. Let me just say that you're a great coach, and I appreciate your help this week.
Oh, thank you so much. So again, let people know where they can find you at again if they want to get started with business or even buy, shop. We want to shop at your store.
Yeah, so you see my website right there on the screen. If there's something you're interested in buying, I do have a 100% guarantee. So you can get it home, try it out for a couple of weeks, and if you're not feeling it, then you let me know. It doesn't hurt my business. I'll be happy to exchange or refund. But if you're looking for something extra, and you think, I don't know if it'll work out for me, but I'm willing to give it a try for $30. Who can't afford that? You can give it a try, have your own business just in time before the end of the year so you can claim that extra on them taxes.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, sis, for being on the Entrepreneur Show. Again, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's watching, viewers, and we are dual streaming on YouTube as well as Facebook. So our YouTube viewers, shout out to them. Again, this was Sonia Hawkins with Mary Kay. Y'all reach out to her, follow her on Instagram, Facebook. If you want to start your business with Mary Kay and start making some money and winning them cars, hit her up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Sonia. We're going to go ahead. You are welcome, sis. You are welcome. Have a great evening. We're going to go ahead and add our next boss out there. I believe he is ready. Let me go ahead and add him to the stream. There he is. How you doing? Are you Mr. Clarity or what? Well, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fine. I'm fine. Welcome to the Entrepreneur Show. Everybody, I'm going to let Mr. Clarity introduce himself, and he's got 15 minutes to tell you whatever he wants to tell you about his brand, about his business, his journey as an entrepreneur. So he was also another boss that took part in the challenge and did a phenomenal job. So Mr. Clarity, Dr. Clarity.
There you go. Get it right. Get it right. Brand me properly, baby.
That's right. What you say? Put some respect on my name.
You know what I'm saying? Hook a brother up. So I go by the name, AKA, my name is Timothy Moore, AKA the Clarity Doctor. I'm a vision, perception, and perspective coach. I help entrepreneurs, network marketers, small businesses start up, create a clear, concise, and compelling vision so they can break through those mental barriers so that they can launch their dream with success. So it really started out for me in my own journey when my dad died. I'm crying at his funeral, trying to figure out, why am I crying? he wasn't that close in my life. He divorced my mom when I was 8. And so what it really came down to was I realized I didn't have nobody else to blame for my failures in my life. So after that revelation aha moment hit, then it was like, okay, well, now you have to decide what you want to do for yourself. No more blaming, no more saying it's his fault. It's like, what are you going to do now that he's gone? And so then fast forward, I had an opportunity to lead a Black History program at a previous employer. And I kept hearing, write the vision, write the vision, write the vision, make it plain. And I'm like, okay. So once I took over leading that, leading the Black History program, I shared the vision statement. Hey, come on, y'all, let's do this program. Let's do this program. Fast forward, gave them the vision. They got it, locked in, got clarity, and it blew up. We did something that was phenomenal. I mean, people were engaged. They were on fire. And I'm like, wow, they came with all these new ideas. We did something that was just tremendous. We broadcasted the program nationally across all our companies. We did a play, we did a skit, we did a little choir performance. I mean, it was just dope. And people were like, how did y'all do that? And it was like, vision. So then it was like, Vision Writers USA was born, and that's what I've been doing ever since. Woo, so that was about 3 years ago.
USA. Wow. Yep. So thank you for sharing your story about your dad and you know, and his passing, and a lot of people would have hung on to the grief part in life. So what took you, what was it, this epiphany, a vision of being in the part of this Black History program that kind of catapulted you past the grieving part? Because I know it's hard when you lost a parent. I've lost my mom 10 years ago, right. And I know what it feels like to grieve. Right. But was it this vision, this new energy, new focus that kind of taking you to the next level as a man and just as a visionary and soon to be boss at that point?
Right. That's good. You're right. So I still was, had to deal with the grief, but it was just, I was ready for change. I was, I got my master's degree, I was working in IT, making decent money. I didn't have any complaints there, but I still felt like I was stuck. Like I wasn't moving, and the momentum was just like, I was, spinning my wheels in life. And so I was already positioned. I think it was just a timing where, all right, I was able to have that understanding that I was holding on to him not being in my life. That's really what it was. So when he passed, then it was, okay, you got to go from blaming to blooming. You want your life to blow up, you want to go different, then you got to choose it and you got to decide what you want to do. So I made the decision, and then I had the epiphany with the whole, you need a vision to get clarity in your life. You got to know what you want, and then you got to lock in on it. So it was just a matter of, all right, he's gone. There's like, it's over. He's not here anymore. You got to know that your future is ahead of you and you got to go after it, period. And then so I had so much momentum that even come to my mom passing this year, 6 months ago in March of cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. But it was a beautiful thing. Just even in the midst of all that, it was like, you can't stop. She would have wanted you to keep going. Like, she saw what I was doing in my business, and she would come to my seminars, and she was right there in the front seat, like, go, baby. You know what I'm saying? And so she supported me, and I'm not stuck. Like, she had to go. It was time for her to go. I accept that. Keep it moving. And it's not cold. It's just like death is part of this experience in life. That's why, perspective and perception is everything. How are you going to look at it?
Right. So you mentioned seminars. You conduct several seminars, and maybe you work with some groups, maybe at some companies to help them with their vision, help them with their clarity. Can you kind of let us in on what all that you do? And do you go around and you service other small businesses and help them find their clarity, or do you work with entrepreneurs as well?
Yep. So coaches, small businesses, startups, people just beginning their journey in entrepreneurship, network marketers, anyone who does direct sales and work with people, I'm there to help you gain clarity on why, not why, but where are you growing to? So those are my people. If you work with people, let's help you get unstuck and make sure you know where you're growing. And that's the thing. If you want to grow, you got to know where you're growing to. And a lot of people don't have that clarity. I'm just excited about what I'm doing today, but that's not going to be enough to get you to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So
if that answers the question.
Yeah, yes, it does. So, so if I was well, which I am, a small business owner, and I want you to come in and I want to use myself as an example. I was going to use
right. Well, maybe I'm a business owner now.
like, yeah, I am.
Need that clarity. No.
Yeah, I need some clarity. Dr. Clarity, I need some clarity. I need some help. So if I wanted you to come in and help me with clarity as far as my vision, my plan for my business and next levels, what process does that look like? Is it like a one day we sit down and meet for a couple hours, or is a process, some steps that we have to take? Kind of let everyone know the process is, just so we have an idea. Do we, some people may be thinking it's overnight. As soon as we're done meeting, I've got my clarity, I got my vision. Or is it a process?
Right. So it's a 3 steps or 3 sessions. The first session is really asking you, what do you think you see? What do you think you see now? What do you believe? What do you feel? Where do you think you're going? Where do you want to go? Then after we kind of weed out that, and for a lot of people, they stumble. It's like, you know what? I really don't know where I want to go. I'm just in business. You know what I mean? And so once they realize that they didn't really know where they wanted to go, then you have to go to the point where we get those things on paper. So now I'm pulling everything out of you. What do you think you see? Let's, give it all to me. Then there's mindset. It's, I don't know if I can do that. No. Do you want to do it or not? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then go for it.
So a lot of this is mindset as well, because I know as a business owner, small business owner, your mindset can keep you from growing as a business, as a brand, yes, as a nonprofit. Yes. So mindset is everything. Can you just kind of elaborate a little bit on mindset?
So
I think that's huge right now.
Right. Absolutely. So there's someone who actually has been coaching me and kind of been working with her. Her name is Kim Kasparian. She's dope. And she talks about the 3 areas of business, and it's talking about mindset, strategy, and system. And so that component of mindset is the one where you have to be able to use the strategies. So if someone gives you a strategy, someone gives you an idea, someone gives you a process, someone gives you a thought. Well, if your mindset says, I don't think that's possible, or I don't know how I can do that. It might be good for Martine, but I don't think I can. That's a mindset issue, because everybody can. There's nothing stopping you except your belief. That's it. So now if I feel like, as I'm listening to someone and their language is not language of success, like, I will do this, I'm going to do that, this is where I see, this is where I'm going to be. That's all language of success. If a person doesn't have that, then we got to work on their language. So that's all mindset. You can't do it all in 3 sessions, but then that's when they go to my coaching program, which is a brand new you.
Oh, okay. So you have a coaching program, and let people know about your coaching program and then where they can find you at.
Absolutely. So the coaching program is Get a Vision, Master Your Vision, and Launch Your Vision, a brand new you. That's a 6 months program. So we're going to go through all of that, the mindset, the strategy and the launch, perception, perspective, get your vision down, help you master that. So all of that is going to help you get to the point where you can actually launch. So if you need a very kind of like a slow introductory process, which most people do, then go to getunstuck2day.com, getunstuck2day.com. That's a 4-week every Saturday program. It's called Smash, where we just smash goals, smash through barriers, do some deep digging, help you uncover what's in there. It's only $17, but it's enough for you to understand what I offer. And then from there, you can go on to get the actual coaching that you need.
Wow, getunstucktoday.com. Very nice. So so people, if they want to get in touch with you, they can go there. What are your social media handles that they can follow you on? Are you on some other pages?
Vision Writers USA on Instagram. Same thing on LinkedIn. Also Facebook, Vision Writers USA. There's my I have a group called Acquiring Vision. If you want to go there just to get more exposure to content, inspiration, my Facebook group is a good place.
All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking with Dr. Clarity.
Clarity Doctor.
Clarity Doctor.
Get it.
I'm gonna say Dr. Clarity.
All right, fine. I'll let you have that.
So Timothy Moore, getunstucktoday.com. He can be found on Instagram. He can be found on Facebook, of course. You can join his Facebook group as well. And you're on, did you say Twitter?
LinkedIn, those three. LinkedIn, okay. Instagram, and Facebook.
All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, this was Mr. Timothy Moore, the Clarity Doctor. You know, he's been a part of this live streaming. Hey, he's been a part of this live streaming. You know, let's just take a pause for the cause and stay with me, Mr. Clarity, as we wait for our next.
You're giving me all kind of names. Hey, you just don't name me. Look here.
Next, entrepreneur. My name again, for those that are just joining us, my name is Martine Corte. I'm an entrepreneur. I am the host of the Entrepreneur Show, my Facebook Live show. I'm a best-selling author and a speaker. I'm also a 9-year landlord and a business coach. I work with small business owners. I work with leaders, nonprofit leaders. I work with network marketers. Yes. Authors, speakers, artists. I work with all y'all bosses out there, and my favorite are my side hustlers. Yes, so that's, you know, we're getting started. You know, that group. If you're in that phase of your business life, you're trying to get it going. You're trying to see if your ideal can grow, and maybe we can hook up with the Clarity Doctor and get some vision to see if we can go somewhere with this idea. Right? You know,
that's it. We need to collab right there. See?
Right. I see you. Hey. We're going to make it happen. I see you. So I work with those individuals to help them reach their potential clients with the assistance of live streaming. We've been doing it all week long, right, Mr. Clarity?
All week long. It's just streaming on in.
Right. And we're going to keep going. Because we know our community, our followers, our clients, our customers, those that love us are right here online. And due to this pandemic, nobody's out there in them streets. They're pretty empty, right? They're all right here looking for the next person that can help them get to the next level, especially with clarity. There may be people looking for you, Timothy, to help them with their vision in their business. So I'm glad that you're out here, you're live streaming, you're letting people know what you do. Because I just see, you know, people reaching out to you more and more, because now a lot of people, they need to go to the next level. And sometimes you need that vision. You need some clarity in order, because that's really what's stopping you from growing a lot of times. But again, okay, I see we got our next entrepreneur up. Thank you so much, Timothy, the Clarity Doctor, for joining us. And I'll be talking to you soon.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All right.
Hi.
All right. We got Abby Doctor. How are you, Dr. Abby? Welcome.
I am well. How are you?
I am good. Welcome to the Entrepreneur Show. Everybody that's looking and viewing our live stream, we are in a marathon. We've got 8 entrepreneurs that I'm going to be shuffling through here. They've got 15 good minutes. 15 good minutes to get it all out, what they want to say, right? Because they've got something special. They've been working hard all week long, and my hat goes off to them. It's not hard getting out here, live streaming and trying to juggle life, work, family, all that stuff, and still, progressing their business. But they did it. They hung with me, and this is our grand finale. Yes, our grand finale. So we have Dr. Abi Adebuboye, and she is going to introduce herself and let you know what she does. Take it away, Doctor.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I hear somewhat of an echo. Is that my end? Am I supposed to do something?
What's
Hi,
that?
all.
Oh,
I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Martine. Hi,
you're
Rich.
welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, Rach. She says hello.
Yes,
And we have Deborah.
yes.
She says hi, Martine. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
So let
Awesome.
people know
I'm
who
happy to
you
be here. I am a youth leadership trainer, speaker, author, and coach. I'm with the John Maxwell team, and we equip, motivate, and inspire young people to be the leaders that we're born to be. So I have a couple of workshops coming up that I'm excited about. What most of the workshops are starting in January, but if you register now, you get 60% off. Remember that part, 60% off. But so the workshops are Leadership 101. When we talk about leadership, it's not so much about you going out there and hurting people, but you building up your self-confidence, building up your courage, building up initiative, building up the capabilities inside yourself that would help you to influence others for the better. Hi, Deidre.
Hi, Deidre. She says hello, ladies.
So it's about you building up yourself. When we talk about leadership, the first person to lead is you.
That's
And
right.
when we equip our young people to lead themselves, to take ownership of their choices, to make the right choices, to fail forward. That is, don't just wallow in it and just lose all thought and all sense when things happen to you in life, but to be able to strategize. It's invaluable. These are lessons that if you learn early, they would help you. They will elevate your level in life. You land in a workplace, should you choose a career, and they know this is a boss coming in, you immediately ramp up. You get more responsibilities. You're able to elevate your status rather rapidly. And if you're starting your own business, it equips you to know what to do, take initiative, to have the courage to step out, to network with others, because part of it is communication, you know. In this day and age where so many are so wedded to their devices and unable to interact with others. So really, you have a young person in your life, or you yourself are a youth, please sign up. So I have two workshops coming up. One is Leadership 101. Leadership 101 is nuts and bolts of leadership. We're using John Maxwell's book, The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader, and that helps anchor the workshops. It's a series of 4 workshops. And as we look at these qualities, we begin to see how we measure up and also how we can ramp up. That is, it's not about where you are today, it's where you want to be and how you would get there. So this equip you to get there. As I said, workshops are 60% off. The other one I'm excited about, and both of them start in January, is sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. In other words, failure is not a word in a leader's vocab. You learn, you strategize. You take responsibility for what happened, but you see what went wrong. You know, my people say that when a child falls, he looks forward, but when an adult falls, they look back. What are they looking back at? They are thinking, what tripped me up? Whereas the child is like, how many other obstacles are there? Should I just sit here and cry? You know?
I've never heard it put like that before.
Yes. And so when we learn early these skills on how to fail forward, we are better equipped to take initiative, to take risks. Yes, qualified, I mean, well thought out, well thought through risks, but take risks nonetheless. And it takes courage. It takes courage any day of the week, right? So
Right.
these are lessons. When you learn them early, they help you in life. Last week, I also have some coaching opportunities open, and typically again, young people.
Young
So
yes.
last week, two things happened. So I had a coaching session with a young lady that was just despondent about college, about what was going on, and the answer that perhaps she could do with some coaching. You say you coach, right? So she got talking to me and just realized that she was getting derailed from her path. So I do a personality check. We use Maxwell's DISC evaluation. And that just checks your personality. Are you the dominant kind? Are you conscientious? It's from Maslow's DISC. So, and I thought about it, and it came out to be that she just wasn't living her true self. She was getting sucked in by, okay, I'm failing physics, or I'm failing this, and perhaps I shouldn't do this. I said, no, the fact that you're doing it, it's already kind of the type of careers your personality chooses. So yes, you have that in you, and the obstacles are just that, obstacles. Now, as a leader, you need to find a way around them. You need to find your way around. So I do coaching. Everything can be found on my website, by the way. Just sign up and we'll walk through whatever it is that's underlying any of the disconnectedness that you see, or despondency, or is it just a lack of engagement with their work that you see in your youth. So it's either you as a youth want to talk to me, or your parents want you to talk to me, or your aunties or your uncles or somebody thinks you should talk to me, and I'm open for that. We did a career workshop back to back, a resume writing, as well as interviewing. Last week on Facebook Live, is on my Facebook page, and that was fun. But also, this was just insider tips and tricks. So many people are looking for work at this time. It's time to clue in, to learn more about yourself, but also learn more about what opportunities are there that will fit your personality, that will fit the way you think, out there. Because it does matter. You don't want to always be like, oh God, it's Monday. You know how that is.
Yeah, Monday. So, Dr. Abby, can you let us know, what is your website? And I'll put it up on the screen for everyone.
So it is my name. So it's just www.abiadeegboye.com.
All right. And now these workshops, they're for youth, right?
Yes. The workshops are for youth.
All right.
And if you want me to come to your church, that's another thing. If you want me to come speak at your church, we could have a 90-minute session, a 45-minute session, or even a series of workshops that's dedicated just to the youth in your organization or church group. In this case, we would have had an interaction beforehand, and you tell me what issues you're struggling with the youth. So what issues, then we will be able to tailor the workshop to meet those needs, because you're struggling with them, but then also they are struggling with you, right? So they are struggling. So it just highlights the internal struggles that they're having. And when we talk about leadership, it clears the path. It's just the primary thing. Everything rises and falls on leadership, according to John Maxwell. And indeed it is so, because the first thing you need to lead is yourself. And when you're able to do that, then you're able to connect with others a lot more, a lot more closer. You're able to connect closer. You're able to network. You're able to build community, and you're able to influence others. But it all
Right.
starts with you. It all
Now I
starts
have
with
a
you.
question. So you work with youth. What's the youngest that you work with? What's your age ranges of the youth that you work for and that your workshops are for?
I group, but typically I work with teens. But again, I group. The workshop last week on interviewing and or rather the live was about the young adults and going into the job market and anybody else, I guess, who's young at heart. But typically,
Exactly.
I work with teens. I also work with children, but I just group them into different sections. So they wouldn't be in the same workshop, but they would, I could organize a workshop for children. But when we say youth, I'm looking at teen ages more than any other.
Wow. So are you on any other social medias? How can people find you or follow you?
So I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. Twitter, don't even bother. But I can say I've been conscientious on that. But
I think it's amazing.
IG, yes, I'm beginning to work on it. Thanks, Coach Martin.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it. We're taking baby steps, but we're gonna master everything that technology has to offer in these social media streets.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I like the fact that you work with youth. Do you think that or how easy for leadership to connect in a youth's mind? Do they really get it right off, or is it taking some workshops and classes, several classes as a process to kind of get them to understand that they should think like a leader?
No, I think they get it because in fact, one of my first cohorts for Leadership 101, then in 2 weeks, one of them was heading the debate. Was it debate or athletic? A subgroup of her athletic club. I mean, she was in track, but also in volleyball. So she was heading a cohort. And that is leadership. When you're equipped to take charge, then you step up and you kind of, I remember, if you want to communicate with people, you have to first connect with them. We teach them tips and tricks, right? And that makes you more confident. It makes you more confident to go forward to do it. And you don't keep second guessing yourself because these are tips. John Maxwell has over 40 plus years in leadership. So these are resources that have stood the test of time. It's not something one is coming up with and say, try it, it might work, or try something else. No, these are tips and tricks that have stood the test. So why wouldn't they work for you? But once we equip our youth in that manner, then they are bolder to go out there and say, yeah, you want somebody to lead a workshop? Why not? I could do that because you know how. And even speaking up. And each week you'll be like, so did you speak up this week? So did you make a new friend? So did you connect? Because those matter in life. You have to be able to network.
Right. Sonia says, Deidre, Denise McKinley, hey, thanks for tuning in. I was on earlier in the show. Be sure to watch the replay. That's right. Everyone watch the replay. We're talking to Dr. Abby right now.
Hey, Judy.
Hey, Judy. She says, hello, Dr. Abby. And Judy will be on here in a little bit, too.
Yes.
So we have our live stream and supporting each other. That's phenomenal. I'm so happy
that
they were able to join. So, Dr. Abby, so you have a lot of events coming up for our youth.
Yes, I do.
So parents can sign their youth up for your programs, for your workshops.
Please sign them up, sign your kids, sign your neighbors' kids, sign your nieces, nephews.
Spread the word.
I also have a free event coming up on December 12th, and that is Diaspora and Youth and Nigeria. And we're simply looking at how to engage with the continent. Don't leave it to foreigners. Don't leave it to opportunists. There's plenty of potential there. You to tap into it. Don't reject your source, so to speak. And that's what that is about. What do you want to know? What do you need to know in order to get engaged and begin to see how there can be some beneficial interactions going on?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining the live stream marathon tonight, Dr. Abby. And be sure everyone to follow her. Get your youth signed up for the workshops. These are leaderships. We need to be teaching our kids at their ages about leadership and how they can, because they're the future. Yes. Our kids are the future. So they need to be ready when they're ready to step into those leadership roles. And if they get with Dr. Abby, she'll make sure that they are ready. So sign them up. Yeah. So we're going to keep this ball rolling. Thank you so much, Abby. We'll see you later, okay?
Thanks so much, Martine.
Right. Bye-bye. We're going to keep this ball rolling, everyone. We're going to go ahead and add on our next live streamer, our next boss. He is coming to the platform. Thank you so much. There he is, Sir Alan. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine, Dr. Q. How are you doing this evening?
I am fine. We are moving right along. This is the 5th entrepreneur in our marathon, and so our live streaming marathon. So everyone, I've had the pleasure of working with Sir Alan T. Black, best-selling author. I'm going to let him introduce himself to y'all. We're going to keep this rolling. We got some more entrepreneurs out here, but Sir Alan Black has about 15 minutes to tell y'all what he is working with, So take it away, best-selling author.
I guess I better be ready to sprint with 15 minutes. I mean, you crank things out pretty quick. So as Dr. Forte was saying, I'm Alan T. Black. I am a best-selling author. I have released 2 books over the last 4 years. My first book is entitled Here I Am, Lord, which I released in the summer of 2017. And my second book I released in the summer of 2019, which is called In the Spirit Intended. And I'm very honored to say that that book did make the best-selling list on Amazon, and I am certified as a best-selling author. And so I'm totally over the moon about that. So it's been an amazing journey. For those who know me, they probably know me more so from my career at UNO in terms of being academic advisor, recruiter, and retention for the College of Education. Others will probably know me from the platform of being involved in music as a lyricist, also in terms of promotions, management, marketing, things of that nature with Dr. Franklin Thompson and Minister Beverly Thompson with Sela Sound Production. I worked with them for probably over 20, 25 years or so. And so out of that has come also the other part of Alan T. Black, which is the origin in terms of my writing. My writing really stems from my music because I'm a lyricist. As a lyricist, I've been writing lyrics for songs probably over 4 years. Hello to Miss McKinley. I want to thank her for tuning in. I'm very honored that she's with us tonight.
Yes, hey, teacher.
As well as we want to say hey to that wonderful queen. I've done lyrics in terms of music for multiple genres, starting in the late 80s into the 90s. I think I've done lyrics in terms of gospel, country, soul, pop, hip hop, R&B, jazz pop, gospel, country, gospel pop, and also like a folk song. So I have collaborated, which is really what my strength is, in writing in multiple genres with people here locally, throughout the United States. I think I've written with somebody in Canada, Germany, United Kingdom, and also I do believe Australia as well over the last 20 years or so. And so probably I would say my main passion is the writing of the lyrics, but I would say to each of us as entrepreneurs, what you want to keep in mind is that always remember that when you start down one path, that does not necessarily mean that that's the path you're going to follow on a continuous basis. because the road will lead us in many different directions. And sometimes you will find a fork in the road where you go off in a different direction, and your talents and your skills are going to be used in a different way that you did not anticipate. I did not anticipate evolving into a best-selling Christian author. That was never my intent, but I'm proud and I'm very humbled to say that what I had in mind in terms of my writing career, as far as being a lyricist, it continues, but God has something else in store for me in terms of evolving into a Christian author. And so I've been doing that for the last 4 years from the Christian authorship side of that, in addition to being a best-selling author. I've also been writing for a Christian blog in Singapore for to be 5 years at the end of December.
Wow.
It's a Christian blog called Christian Blessings. And that blog I started in January 2016. I actually will conclude my writing commitment to them at the end of December. So that will complete 5 years of being an international Christian blogger. I've also been involved with some other things. I do voiceovers. I've done voiceovers for a Catholic radio station here in Omaha, probably about 4 years ago. I'm currently the voiceover for one of our commercials for a radio program that I co-host, which is called AJDW Conversation, which is on KCRO's Sunday 6:60 a.m. It's on every Sunday from 1 to 2 p.m. And so I'm one of the co-hosts of that program with 3 other dynamic gentlemen, David Newsom, Pastor James E. Hunter, and Walter Bowtie Williams. So I do try to stay as busy as possible. I think the one thing that's come out of this, Martine, as much as anything, this pandemic has presented us with the challenge of how do we respond. It's easy for us, if we're honest, to get into a position where perhaps the fear and anxiety can cause you to actually slow down or maybe just stop. But I would say to each of us as entrepreneurs, this is really the time when you just have to kind of step back and you say, you know what? If I can't go down the road this direction, then I'm going to try something different. But I'm still determined to get to where it is I need to go. And so the great thing about technology, as far as 2020, 2021, as we go forward, is the fact that it provides us with a platform where we don't have to be stationary and we don't have to stop. We can still reach the core audiences that we're looking to network with, and we can still get information out about what we're doing as entrepreneurs. And I think that's so important, because beyond the financial aspects of each of us as entrepreneurs, I think there's also a very positive spiritual responsibility, because you're in a position where you're encouraging somebody to do what they've been called to do. And so I think as entrepreneurs, I always want us to keep that particular aspect of what we do in mind. You never know, Martine, who's watching you.
That's right.
And you never know who's to be encouraged at a moment where they might say, well, you know what? If that old guy can do it, speaking about me, but if that old guy can do this at the age that he's at right now, then that means I still have the opportunity to do what it is I've been called to do, or I have a passion to do. And so as entrepreneurs, as business people, as visionaries, as dreamers, we want to do so because if nothing else, you are giving somebody else hope and inspiration. And you never know what that hope and inspiration can do, Martine, because it can literally change the destiny of not just one generation, but think about your potential impact as far as how it can reshape and redefine somebody else's destiny and give them what it is they've been needing for a long time. You might be the key person, so you always want to keep that in mind.
That's right. That's great advice. And that's for anyone out there that is making a difference in the community, or trying to get in position to bless other people. You never know who's watching. I like what you said earlier. You never know who's in the room. And so we always want to conduct ourselves. And you know, going back to your title of your second book, In the Spirit Intended, what are we doing out here? The spirit that we're taking up, we're doing it with intentions. And so we want to be mindful of what we do, and we want to be careful of what we say, because we don't want to offend people. We don't want to say the wrong thing. And we're out here just trying to bless other people. And especially as entrepreneurs, we want to reach the masses. And so, you know, we have to make sure we're doing things in the spirit that is intended. So I love what you said, and I love the title of that book because it means so much. It means so much more. And I like your T-shirt, by the way. That
and the T-shirt, you and I, we were talking one day, and I'll have to say that the logo just kind of came to me. The Lord gave it to me. It just basically said, "In all things done, do so in the spirit intended." It's a mantra of mine. I think it's a mantra that hopefully all of us can apply to what it is we're doing. Because whatever it is that you're doing, do it with the right spirit and with the right purpose. Because that's really where the blessing is going to come, because you are then stepping up and you're answering the call as far as what you're doing, what it means to somebody, and how it can, again, inspire somebody else to do something that they didn't think they could do, but now they feel like they can. And we have to do it in the right spirit, because there's so much negativity out here right now. We know that 2020, over the last 7 or 8 months, has been a constant barrage of, say, the anxieties, the worry about what tomorrow is going to bring. And those things are certainly with base and with validation. But we can't allow it to paralyze us. We just can't. We have to continue to move forward in the spirit intended and answer what it is that we've been called to do. That's really what it comes down to, at least for me. And I certainly would expect that to be pretty much the mantra and the pledge for each of us as entrepreneurs as we close out 2020, which has gone so fast. And now here we are, 40 some days away from 2021. It just goes to show that time does not stop. It keeps moving forward.
That's right. No time waits for no man. So thank you so much, Sir Alan. I call him Sir Alan. Because he's such an inspiration, and he just doesn't know. Such an inspiration to me. Let the people know, let the viewers know, Alan T. Black, where they can find Alan T. Black, and what platforms are you have an appearance on?
Well, right now you can go to my website as it shows here. I thank Martine for doing that, alantblack.com. And that's where you have information about the authorship side of Alan for both of my books. The first one, Here I Am, Lord, and then the second one is In the Spirit Intended. Now, that's the authorship side. The music side, which is different, there's actually a site that I'll refer you to, which is a payhip.com site. And there's information on there about one particular song, which I'm very proud to say that is getting very good airplay over in Europe now for about the last 5 months on internet-based stations. It's a country song, and I know everybody's kind of shaking their head like, what do you have to do with country? But the reason for that, as a lyricist, as a writer, when you create a storyline, it's your responsibility, particularly as it relates to music, to then determine what is the vehicle that's going to best express the story that you're telling. So with this country song, and I grew up with R&B from the days of the 60s and the 70s, but as a writer and as a lyricist, I have to be open-minded, and I have to say, what's the genre I need to go with to express the meaning of the song? So in this case, country, you can go to payhip.com. You can do a download for 99 cents. It's payhip.com/B like in Baker, /E like in Edward, /8, and the letter R like in Robert. And that's where you can get information about my song. It's called What If. It's definitely outside the box, but each of us, if we're entrepreneurs, we're not staying inside the box to begin with. We're stepping outside. We're not fitting into that square peg, because that's not who we are. So that's really what my story is with What If. It's telling a story that's universal, that I think people will definitely identify with. It's impacted each of us at some shape, form, or fashion at some point in our life. So that's where I'm right now. I'm also part of the AJDW conversation on Sunday afternoons on KCRO, 660 a.m. So get a chance to check that out. 4 dynamic brothers talking about their walk with the Lord and what's brought them to this point in their life, and how can we share, inspire, and perhaps motivate others to continue to do what it is they've been called to do as well.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Alan T. Black, for joining the live streaming marathon tonight and sharing all the awesome things that you're doing. You know, you got the show, you're writing books, you're doing other things. I'm sure you're going to have some Black Friday deals coming up, and you've got another books in the works. So thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep blessing people. Let them know they need to do things in the spirit intended. Right? That's very, very important.
What it's all about. What it's about.
That's right. We're going to keep the ball rolling. Thank you so much, Sir Alan. I'll be talking to you
Thank
soon.
you, everybody. Thank you.
All right. We're going to keep this ball rolling. I'm going to go ahead and add in our next live streamer, our next boss. There she is. Look at Miss Queen Nikki. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I see you wearing that Side Hustle 100 t-shirt.
Yes, ma'am, and I'm loving it.
Oh man, that is so cute on you. So everybody listen up. Nikki has about 15 minutes to get out what she has to say. Y'all, I hope y'all taking notes so y'all can follow all of these entrepreneurs. They've been in this marathon, this challenge that we've had all week long, working hard, trying to get out there and follow the, the requirements for the challenge and still run life. Nikki has kids, so she's live streaming with the kids, and they're so cute, and but she's making it happen. With everything that's going on, we have no choice. We got to do it. So I want her to introduce herself, and she's got 15 minutes, like I said, to kind of share with the world what she's doing and let us know how you can follow us. So take it away, Miss Nikki.
All right, thank you, Miss Martine. Oh my gosh, I would not be able to do it without you. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, well, as you heard, I am Miss Queen of Sparkles, Miss Nikki. Paparazzi consultant. My 1-year anniversary was last month on the 18th. I cannot believe it's been a year. Thank you. And I love it. I initially started doing paparazzi because my grandmother passed away and I was left in charge. And I needed to help pay for those expenses. So I said, okay, whatever. Why not? I did it. I love it. I mean, $5 bling. Seriously, $5, and you would never know unless you were told. And it's affordable, and it's just the whole message of, yes, you look good, but maybe you have that interview and you need a piece that you think will just turn that outfit over, and I got it. I got that piece. I'm rocking that piece.
And that is a cute piece right there. I love that. So what
I'm hoping they pop it back up on us. Yes. I am live on Facebook. I am revamping my Instagram. I am out in the public. You want to host a party? Let me know. I will come do it wherever you would like. We can do it live. We can do it messenger. Okay. We can do it text. We can do it on Instagram. However you want to do it, I'll make it happen.
So what kind of pieces of jewelry can we find with paparazzi?
Oh, well, see, we have rings. We have bracelets.
Can you hold that one up close? Those bracelets? Yeah. See, this is what paparazzi does. They sell directly right here on live stream on Facebook Live. So she's used to doing all this,
I mean, and the one thing I really want to stress is I will be doing surprises all from here until the end of December. I am your one-stop shop. Yes, I love my paparazzi. I help with other things as well. And if you want to know what they are, email me, text me, hit me up in my inboxes. Follow me on TikTok. Then you'll really know.
Are you on TikTok, Nikki?
I got a TikTok and my kids are like, Mama, no.
What are you doing on TikTok? Showing the tree?
Yes, wow. I am on TikTok. I am under Queen T 182 on TikTok.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know about TikTok. Can we get on TikTok? I don't know. What kind of fun are you having on TikTok, Nikki?
It's so much fun. And I mean, it's a way if you want to, for my products in particular. Hello, Ann, how are you? How are you?
Hi,
yes, if you want to get your services out there, like I know you're a business coach, you want to get more influence out there. You're getting ready to open up a drug testing center, and I am so proud of you.
Thank
TikTok,
you.
free advertisement on TikTok. You can do it, and it'll reach
Good for business
people. It is, and I'm new. And I'm having fun with it. I've been doing the Eric Worre's GoPro challenge, and I'm in love with it. You know,
I love me some Eric Worre, like the network marketing king.
Yes, I have stuff for the littles. Like I have princess sparkles. Let me see if my daughter pulled anything out. So like my little girls, we don't have necklaces because you know it's considered a choking hazard, but we've got rings for littles. We've got
Says I'm good.
Yes, you know, like if you got that little niece or whatever, we've got rings, we've got earrings, we've got bracelets, which even my bracelet could be considered for a little, depending on the age. We've got bracelets. My stuff I am doing now, and I thank my daughter. My daughter is 13. She'll be 14 next month. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. She helped me do this. I have little mystery packs. These are for the little girls.
So what's going in there?
I have no idea. She made them and won't tell me. So each one is a different.
So your daughter helped
surprise in a bag for a little.
Wow. Now, speaking of your kids, y'all know sometimes you stream with the kids in the background, and they are so cute, by the way. And your daughter, you just mentioned that she helps you. How important is it to you to show them how to be an entrepreneur? Because they're watching. Your kids watch everything that we do, right?
And especially my little 4-year-old, which is my little helper. Everybody sees most of the time. It's important because it's just, especially now, you never know what's going to happen or when or for how long. My daughter's creative. She likes to make things. One year we did a whole make lip balms, body butters, lip gloss. So she's got that whole little line that she does here and there, and it's holiday season, so she'll really be doing it again. And I'm just like, you got to be able to keep track of what you're doing. So she helps me do inventory. So when I tell her I need you to get pen and paper, she gets mad because she knows what that means. That means you got to count every single piece.
Nobody likes that job.
And we got to catalog it. And
I don't like it.
Yes, my 12-year-old son, he'll be 13 next month. I made him my accountant. He's our mathematic whiz.
Wow.
So I have him. I'm like, okay, well, tally up this person's order for me and tell me how much they owe. Now add 7% to that. And he'll go,
okay. Math, because they got to go to school and learn math. So they're learning with you. That's awesome. They're learning how to be a boss.
And they're doing it. And with him, I mean, they all have that potential. They really do. And I just foresee him being that one.
That's awesome.
The world will know his name. Trust me on that one. I can see it already.
That's awesome. Now, when you're out, you do vending events. Well, before COVID and everything, you used to be out there doing events in the community and sharing your business with other men and women that might want to sell jewelry. Are you building a team, or are you exposing this to other people that might want to start their own business?
I'm doing it all. I am doing it all. Thank you, Sharice. How are you?
Hi, Sharice. That is wonderful.
Yes, I am sharing it. I'm building a team, and you're not left alone. You're doing a business by yourself, but you got questions, just call me, just message me. If I don't answer, send me a message. I will get back to you. No problem. I mean, it's a family affair, literally.
Right. And again, I think you were on last night. You're on quite a bit, and the kids.
Yes, the kids are in the background. My 4-legged kids are in the background. They hear a noise. So I don't want them to start barking now, but every time they hear a noise, they start barking. But I mean, I love it. They've been helping me. My daughter's been helping me promote my new subscription boxes. So
what's that? Can you let us in on that, or is it still?
No, it's not a secret. We're gonna let it out. We're gonna let the world know. Queen Sparkle Diva Boutique has the Fit for a Queen subscription boxes.
What?
Yes, and they start at $20, and it just all depends on what you want in it. Like this one, got my little face in there. You get your thank you cards, you get my business cards, you get a flyer with more detailed information. But this particular one is just a sample. You got your earrings.
Oh, nice.
You got your ring.
Ooh,
And
I
then
love
you
it.
got this really pretty bracelet. And I
Mm-hmm.
usually try to do it as a set. If you say you want a set, then you'll get a set. That right there is $20 plus the tax and shipping. Say you want more than just that $20. That's up to you. You can have it come every week, every other week, every month, however, whenever. And of course, I do have them for my littles. And
Oh,
I can sparkle too. Is our little princess sparkle box, and theirs are ten to $20.
all right. So let people know how they can find you. I've got your website up.
Yes,
Let us
you can
know.
find me on the website, which is, of course, paparazziaccessories.com/Queen Sparkles 82. Facebook, I'm under Nikki Taylor. I go live on my wall. I have a business page, which is the Queen Sparkle Diva Boutique on Facebook, which I am transferring all my lives onto there. If you want to be in a VIP, because VIPs get first dibs, it's
Oh,
Nikki.
VIP group.
Yes, it's Nikki Sparkling Divas. That's the VIP group. They get first dibs. They get the out the box. They get to see it before everybody else sees it. They get to pick first. They get all the fun announcements before everybody else. Like until the 30th of November, it is Customer Appreciation Month. So when you order online on my website, you get a little extra surprise with a qualifying purchase. And because I know there are those on here that love to sparkle, the first person that inboxes me tonight, and you can inbox me on Messenger, the very first one that says, I saw you on live stream tonight, and you have until 11:59 p.m., you will get a $25 mystery pack. So
Oh, wow.
that's me right there.
Fine, yeah, I like it. She's got incentives. Y'all get out there and get that jewelry. I love it. I love it. So
Yes.
again, are you on any other social media platforms besides Facebook?
Facebook, Instagram is at Queen Sparkle Diva. You'll find me there on Instagram, and that's my IG. You'll find me there. Right now, it's just Facebook and Instagram. With that, I am working on launching a shopping website. So I'm working on that. I hope to have it up before the year is over with.
Oh, that'll be nice. So
Yes.
what are you going to be got any events come up? I know we're, with COVID, you may not be going out, but anything online?
Online, I'm doing my own little events online here and there. I do my sporadic pop-up sales. Like I said, if anybody wants to create an event, just hit me a message on Messenger and we can make it happen. Even if you want to do a 5-person in person, we can do that. I've been doing that with a couple of ladies in the neighborhood, and
Oh, so that's like the party
baby,
where you invite people over to the home, like that kind of party?
yes,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's good
yes,
to
and do
know.
my food market in the summer months when it's warm. So,
Mhm.
and in the
And
rain.
you also sell lashes too. You want to just add that in there
Yes,
too?
like I said, I'm a one-stop shop. I actually have a pair on. I'm trying them out. I just got them in. These are called Ladies Night.
Oh, they
And
look nice.
yes, they're magnetic eyelashes. So you just put on that magnetic eyeliner and
Uh-huh.
throw them on there, and it's the same. Well, minus the sparkles. It's Shop Tori Bell Cosmetics, and it's the /Queen 82. So
Wow, wow.
it's in
So,
there. I'm helping people do the one thing that is the most important. Like I said, I lost my grandmother. This will be my second holiday without her.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I don't tell a lot of people my why, so this is good for
Yeah,
me.
this is good. That's good. You got to share.
I am helping people with their financial services, and one of the things we offer is getting that will and trust in place for a very affordable price. So,
A lot of people need to think about. A lot of families need to think about having that in place.
especially now. So, and I mean, I'm sad that my grandmother's gone, but I'm ever grateful she left prior to COVID, because I think that would have tore me up a lot more. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
her having a will, and I was blessed that the whole family knew who she wanted, what she wanted, and how she wanted done. So I didn't have to worry about
Mhm.
anything. I mean, not all families are like that. So having that will, you gotta have it, and I can help you do that too.
Wow,
So,
it's true. You have several businesses just like me. So, you
yeah,
know, if y'all want some jewelry, some lashes, if you need help with, you know, credit, if you need some legal documents for the family, wills, et cetera,
yes.
you gotta have to hit up Nikki. You gotta have to hit her up, get her, slide into her DM,
There goes
and
one now.
right, and reach out to her. Follow
Yeah.
her on paparazziaccessory.com /Queen Sparkles 82. I'm gonna be coming because I need some sparkles, okay?
All right. Well, look, every once in a while, I will open up my doors and set up the shop on my porch or the front lawn, weather permitting. So
Ah,
every once in a while, I'll do that and I'll broadcast that out there too. So
why not? We gotta
let me know.
improvise. We gotta make it happen. So that's
Yes.
very creative of you. I'm glad that you mentioned that. There's other people that are watching. They may have small business, but may not know or unable to kind of think outside the box. If you've got a space, a porch, and you want to just set up something and invite
Yard
people over to come
sales.
shop, have a party.
Yes.
Not that we need to be up in the room with a whole bunch of people, but you can have them come in like two at a time or whatever, or assign a time to them.
Yep.
Say,
And
hey,
that's what
you
I'll
got
say.
this whole
The
place.
boutique is open by appointment only. So you got to have a
Appointment only.
good,
There we go. There
and
we
I'll
go.
tell them
Well,
up
thank
front,
you
I hope you're
again.
not afraid of dogs.
That's right. Thank you so much, Nikki. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you
Thank
joining the
you.
live streaming challenge. I hope you have fun during the challenge. This
I
is our
did.
finale. You did a great job. Good for
Thank
you.
you.
Good. I tip my hat off to you because hey, family, working, and trying to run your businesses at the same time. We've got to make it happen. So it's a hustle. It's a
It
hustle. It's a
is.
true hustle.
It's a hustle.
That's right. Well, thank you so much. I'll be talking to you soon. Okay, Queen?
All right. I'll see you
All
later.
right. Bye-bye. All right. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling. I'm going to add in our next boss, our next live streamer. There she is. Hey, Judy, looking beautiful. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you,
Is that a
Maxine?
Christmas tree behind you?
Yes.
Or is that some
Getting
light?
getting the house pimped up for Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right. So everyone that's watching, we've got Judy Obadugo up next. She is going to let you know what all she does. And she's got 15 minutes too. She's got 15 minutes to get it all out. We've been in this challenge all week long, and she's been doing an amazing job. You guys give kudos to all of the entrepreneurs, our live streamers, because it's not hard. But it can be difficult at trying to manage our time. A lot of time that's the problem as to why we can't live stream, because we're working, we're raising, kids, we're doing this and doing that. So, but we keep pushing. We try. And so she's been phenomenal, making it work. She's getting it in, and getting it done. So Judy, let everybody know who you are and who you serve. What do you do?
Hello, everyone. My name is Judy Ngozi Obodugo. I am a public health professional. I'm an author. I became an author last year. I'm a business owner. I'm also a blogger, although I don't do it often. And I have a nonprofit organization and a talk show.
Yes, talk show called Judy Talk Show.
Yes, the Judy Talk Show.
The Judy Talk Show.
Yes.
So you also have a foundation.
Yes,
And
I do.
I was so proud to help co-host the last event that you had in behalf of your foundation. Can you let everyone know about your foundation?
Sure. My foundation is in memory of my dad. He had multiple myeloma cancer. Is a disease of the bone marrow. So when he passed away in 2016, it was a shock to the family, and also the disease was unknown. Nobody knew what multiple myeloma was. So after he passed away, I put it upon myself to do more research and create awareness to the disease so people will know about it and know what to watch out for. So that's the foundation. The Callistus is my dad's first name. Then multiple myeloma is the disease.
And I, when you were mentioning it to me, and I've interviewed Judy before on other platforms, and she mentioned multiple myeloma. I had no idea what it was. I had never heard of it before, and so it's a bone disease from the inside out, and a form of cancer. And so it is rare, and there's still not a cure, to my knowledge, a cure for it. So those that are that may have it, I mean, they go through a difficult time trying to manage the disease. And it's very important that family can be there to support them, because it gets debilitating the more that the disease progresses. So Judy, kind of let us know, how did you step in and help your dad when he went on his journey, to wellness, even though we did lose him, unfortunately. What was your role in everything? Because he, sometimes they do need a lot of help when they're going through that last phase of their life.
Yes, thank you for asking that. When he was sick, he came to the US to get a treatment. I was I was a caregiver then. So I was going to school full time as well. I was doing my master's then. I have to put everything aside because it was affecting my grade. I wasn't able to, study as I used to. I have to be everything to him. I work a night shift. So what I do is when I come back from work, I have to take him to his doctor's appointment because he has a radiation every day, Monday through Friday, except on the weekends. I have to take him to the doctor's appointment to see his oncologist to get a radiation. Then after that, we'll go to. So the radiation is at Emmanuel Hospital at Somerset Street. After that, I have to take him to Creighton University for him to see his oncologist. So it was back and forth. And during the time when he's taking the radiation, I will stay in the lobby to catch up with my sleep because I just came back from my night shift. So it wasn't easy. I was pretty much everything that he needed, it was hard. It was very challenging doing it by myself. And by then, someone like me, I'm not the kind of person that asks for help, which I'm learning how to now. It is very challenging, especially if you feel like, oh, you got this. So it was very challenging, I would say. So after that, I have to reach out to people and say, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to ask for help because it will tear you apart. It will
Yeah.
break you down. So I'm the one that takes him to the doctor's appointment. I'm going to cook for him, make sure that he's very groomed, and make sure that he's taking his medication, he's eating well, and try to entertain him as well. Sometimes when we go out, he feels like he doesn't want to go anywhere, but I don't want him to be pressed down. I want him to still have some life to go out and still, enjoy life, enjoy the outdoors, even though he's sick. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it because sometimes when you go through something, explaining it
Yeah.
is hard. Only if somebody has been in your shoes, somebody has been through the same thing, they will understand where you're coming from.
Right. We have a comment from Deidre. She says, "Hello, Judy. Congratulations."
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, being a caregiver does take a toll on that person, on that caregiver, and it is important to kind of get some relief, get some help with that. I remember my mom was, she was sick with diabetes, and that's what she passed from. Well, heart failure was the ultimate, which is from the diabetes, but going, taking her to the doctor, getting her to the pharmacy to get the medication, making sure she has enough food, and just going back and forth. And I live long distance, and so it was, I had to travel a couple of hours to get to her, and I had my sister there to help. She lived in town, and I didn't. But just going back and forth, it took a toll on my body. but also mentally, it's a mental, stressor as well. So I tip my hat off to you, Judy, for stepping up as the daughter of your father and taking care of him, until his last days. I'm sure you made him as comfortable as you could possibly. But in all of that, you were able to birth this passion in you to expose everyone to this disease and let them know about more about it, so that if they ever know anyone that has this disease, they can kind of follow your footsteps and can get more information about how, what are some of the things that are needed from these type of patients that have this disease. So you stepped up and you started a foundation. I think that's phenomenal, in honor of your dad's name. He lives on through the foundation. It's awesome that you did that for him. Now,
He's an awesome guy, so he deserves it. He's a great man.
yes, absolutely. May he rest in peace. So
Amen.
you do have you're a boss. You've got a store out there, and you're an author. Well, we got about 3 more minutes. Let the people know more about your store, where it's located, and I'm going to put your website up so they can know where to follow you too.
Sure. I'm an author. I authored a book called God's Got Your Back. It's about a girl that went through difficulties and then she overcome it, believing in herself and trusting God. The book led me to open up a clothing line, a brand, which is God's Got Your Back. I just took the first letter of each word, so it is GGYB dot store. That's my store to shop online. I have sweaters for all ages. I just had the sweater for the younger ones, the little ones, the from 1 year old to teen. I have a polo t-shirt, like a golf t-shirt. I
Mm-hmm.
have a long sleeve for guys, and I sell my book at the store as well. The store is located at 10154 Maple Street. It is at opposite Bucky's filling station, inside the Village Maple Village Plaza, just by the Valentino's Pizza. Yes, and it is God's Got Your Back. So GGYB as in boy
Oh,
dot store.
let me
Yep.
fix that. God's got your back. I
That's
got a
okay.
G instead of a B.
Yeah, so I sell my book there. I sell some few stuff like jewelries, fashion, glasses, and some African material. So just come
Mm-hmm.
on and check it out. We are having a sale. We are having Black Friday sale. Any purchase, you get a free gift.
All right. So again, that if everyone wants to shop with Judy at her store, GGYB dot store. Very
Yes,
easy to remember. And
exactly.
also your foundation. I'm going to go ahead and put that banner up. Can you let people know how they can donate to help, and what the money is going to be used for?
Yes, the Giving Tuesday is coming up December 1st.
Mm-hmm.
2020. So Giving Tuesday is when you reach out to nonprofits in the community to support their goal and their vision. The money goes to the family that has multiple myeloma. It helps them with transportation. Like the story I just told about my dad, I was the one taking him to the doctor's appointment while I'm catching up with my nap at the lobby. Some families are going through the same thing now. They are busy with their own life and then they have to take care of their elderly parents. So the money goes to the transportation. We work with local transportation company that will take care of that. So you don't have to worry. Your parents will be in a good hand. We are going to make sure they are taken to the appointment. If they need any prescription, they are going to stop by the pharmacy and pick it up. If they need to go to grocery non-medical emergency, they can go to grocery and pick up some groceries from there. And on December 12th, we have a code drive coming up. The code drive is to go out to the families to give the elders, not just the elders, but the patients of the myeloma patients, to give them coats to keep them warm during this winter. Yeah, and
Awesome.
we work with local housekeeping companies to clean their houses, because when you're sick, you can hardly move around, you can hardly do some few things in the house. We work with local cleaning companies to help them keep their house clean as well.
Wow, awesome, awesome. So everyone follow her. What's your social media handle so they can follow you on social media as well?
Yes, my social media is my name, Judith Obodugo. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, although I'm not active in Twitter, and LinkedIn.
All right. So you guys can follow Judy, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and reach out to her. Go to her store off of 102nd and Maple. Shop with her. She's got a lot of good items over there. Holidays are coming up. And then also donate to her foundation in honor of her dad, multiple myeloma. And she's trying to get the awareness out there in the community about the disease. So make sure that you follow her. I hope you guys are taking notes. Thank you so much, Judy, for being involved in, in the live streaming challenge, our marathon tonight. And good job this week of being a part of the challenge. You did a great job. And I'll be talking to you soon, okay?
Sure. Thank you for having me, Martine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
You're welcome.
All right. We're going to keep it moving. Bringing up our last boss. Bringing up our last boss of the night. She is a veteran of the group, so I had to save her for last. So we got Sharice Benton. She's also a live streamer. She's been out in these streets for a minute, okay? So she knows what she's doing, but she wanted to be a part of the challenge, and I'm so happy that she was. And she's been giving me some tips. So she's out there dancing. She's doing the TikTok and Reels and all this other kind of stuff. So she's gonna let us know all about her, and then we're going to wrap up tonight's marathon, live stream of marathon. So Sharice, whenever you're ready, go ahead and unmute yourself, Queen, and let the people know. Welcome to Entrepreneur Show, Sharice.
Thank you. I wish my screen was a little clearer, but thank you, Martine. I feel like I know you forever because we went to school together. So, yeah. But definitely thank you for giving me this opportunity. So yes, I do love to just go live because I feel like that's the only way people get to know you. And I'm on my Instagram, so that's why I'm doing my phone.
All right, so she's doing streaming. I told y'all she a veteran out here. She's doing streaming.
Yes, I feel like the only way people really know you is, from you doing live, like for them to get your personality. It's crazy because people buy from people that they like. And no matter like what your cost is, if they value you or if they think that they can trust you, they buy from you. But anyways, like you said, my name is Sharice, and that's hashtag multiply with Sharice, and she rises with kids. And my main goal is just to help working entrepreneurs to make extra money online. So I want people to just believe in themselves. That's why I created Dream Creators, because I feel like everybody, hey, how are you, girl? I feel like everybody, is control of their crystal ball. So, you can create whatever lifestyle you want, no matter where you come from, it's you, so that's why I created Dream Creators. And but yeah, I'm sorry, I just started talking.
So you're fine. Nikki Taylor said, hey, fellow bulldog. Hey, we got some bulldogs in the house.
Yeah. Shout out to I like bulldogs. I usually don't be referred to bulldogs. So I like that. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. And I love hearing her story and that she has her kids working with her. I'm like, that's dope. My kids are 4 and 6. They did see me when I used to sell jewelry and try to help me, with setting up my jewelry and stuff. But I'm like, hey, math, that's dope. Hey, mama.
Hey, mama.
Yes. But so I think that's dope.
How you doing, Yvonne? Thank you for joining the live stream. Your baby is bringing up the rear. We for the last.
I appreciate it. That makes me feel good. That really do. That made me feel good. I have been doing, online business before. I was, doing jewelry. I was doing events, and then I had my first baby. Thank you. I'm glad you like my ebook. Hey, plug. I got an ebook. If you want to grow your Instagram, you want to learn how to set up your bio, do hashtags.
There you go.
If you also want to, learn a little bit about Reels or just doing Instagram Live, because I feel like you should live stream everywhere. It's free. Why not? Like, let people see you wherever you can, more exposure. Now with the internet, people got to see you 16 times. Before it was only 7 before they decide to buy something from you. But now people scroll past you and then they finally be like, let me see what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what she's talking about. So, yeah, thank you. But yes, I have an ebook. I will have to post a link after this live on the chat. So if y'all are looking to grow your Instagram, right now it's only $15. So you got to get it while it's cheap. It's going to go up to 30. So.
Right. What's the link? I'll go ahead and type it in now, Sharice.
So I don't have my own website, so it's like I have to tell you because it's like Slayer IG. Yeah, so it's like a sub link. So I made it shorter, so I apologize. I should have had it ready. So that's no for me. So I always have y'all link ready.
Okay. When you got it ready, let me know, and I'll type it in. So let people know, Sharice. You're fan, your mom, you've got a couple kids out there, you're working. Let people know you're a veteran out here in these streets with the live streaming and running your business. Let's talk about time management, because I know a lot of people struggle with that area. Could we talk a little bit about your experience in trying to manage the home, trying to go out to work, trying to run your businesses online, and just trying to keep up with everything? Could you talk a little bit about your experience?
So when my experience is that you either own your morning, you own your night. Those are the two things that you have control over. You know how what your nightly routine is, what your morning routine is. You just got to figure out which one you want to use to work your business. So you might have to wake up, an hour earlier every morning to get that business part open before your kids is up, before any other distractions, because in the middle part of your day, anything can happen. I ain't gonna say nothing bad, but like something with your car, or the kids get sick, or they have basketball practice and it runs longer, just anything can happen with your kids. But in that morning, what happens in that morning. Every morning is the same. So I would say own your morning or your night. You know your night routine. You know what time you're going to have your kids go to bed. You know what you do before you go to sleep. So before you go to bed, do that hour working on your business. If you got to send emails or message people or do a quick live before you go to bed. I've been doing that like before I go to bed. But whatever you can do is to kind of figure that in, because if you don't schedule either before, like in the morning, or in the evening, you never know what happened. What's up, baby?
And so I hear your little ones in the background. So, even live, anything could happen. We're live streaming, so anything could happen. And that's, the other thing, when they talk about live streaming for their business, they're fearful of things happening during the live stream. So we just talked about time management, but since you're a veteran out here, what are some of the tips, or a couple of tips you could give people on how to overcome their fear of live streaming?
My main thing is to create what you want to talk about beforehand. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, baby. Create what you want to talk about beforehand. That's the biggest thing. I know, but that's okay. I mean, she wet her shirt and she want to change her shirt, so she can change it. Sorry. Yes, whatever you want to do, baby. Baby, I'm talking. I'm doing some work, okay?
This is what happens. We got to incorporate our kids in our live streams. It happens. We're at home. Everybody's at home. So, it is what it is.
Give me like 10 minutes. I'm going to be done. So what I'm going to say is the people that are afraid of going live, one thing to help you is go live with somebody else first. You know what I'm saying? Like have a buddy partner that's in your business, or maybe in a business that's outside of yours, but y'all team up where you can get some of their views and they get some of yours, where y'all can kind of help each other so you can get over that fear together. But other than that, I would say write your topic down. practice it. That's what I used to do, kind of like come up with something, practicing in my head or what I want to say, and then just go out there. But I would say, think of it as if you're talking to yourself in the mirror, because you only see yourself and then you see people typing to you. So if you're comfortable talking to yourself in the mirror, you should be comfortable with the live. But that's just the main thing is I would say come up with points. What you want to say, I would say write it down, because it's really great to write down information. And then just kind of think of different things. I always say when you first go live, make sure you always introduce yourself. Even when other people come on there, reintroduce yourself. Talk about the topic. So people that do get on there, they know exactly what you're talking about. And then also like they call it rules of engagement. Like, hey, if this is the first time you've been on my live, say hi, or put a number 1, tell me where you're from. Just try to get other people to engage with you. Then they'll, feel like they like you and come on there again with you. Other thing is, if you want, to have a big audience, you want your audience to grow, try to go live at the same time every night. And then they'll know that you'll be on at that schedule. So those are some big tips that I can share with you. I know I need to practice sometimes myself. I haven't been as consistent. I appreciate your marathon.
Thank you. Those are awesome tips, and same tips that I give my followers, people that I'm coaching. Be consistent, show up for your audience, show up for your customers, your clients, and you have to be consistent. You can't show up one day and then next month you want to pop in. No, it doesn't work like that. You'll never build a following that way. Plus, people are looking for you, and so when they don't find you, or if they don't see you, they don't know what's happened to you, so they go somewhere else. And so if you're really trying to build your following, build your brand, make money selling products, or if you're a nonprofit receiving donations, you have to show up for the people out there that are looking for you. You never know, you make all kind of connections when you show up, and you learn too. So what's your I know you said Multiply with Sharice. Is that a hashtag, or is that a website? Or
it's a hashtag. I do not have a website. I keep saying I'm gonna work on one, but I have not.
I like that. So I like that, Multiply with Sharice. So what's some of we've got about 2 more minutes, some of the social media platforms that people can follow you on?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes. So Sharice99 on Instagram, Sharice99 on TikTok. Also Sharice99 on Twitter. And then on Facebook, you can even find me under Sharice99. So I make sure 99 is the year I graduated high school. So that's the thing I stuck with. So you can follow me on all of those medias. But like I said, Instagram is my baby. So that's the one I definitely post the most on. But either way, you're going to get the same motivating content, and also me just sharing tips and stuff about social media, or, just talking about just trying to be a better you, live your best life is my main thing. So
nice. So you got that ebook out there. People need to go get that ebook.
Yes.
They need to get that ebook. So do you have the link to that? Did you find it?
Hold on. Let me I'm gonna see if I can put
or
it.
If you want to add it later, you can.
I'm gonna have to still send it to you afterwards.
Okay, no problem.
On my Instagram.
No problem. Yeah. So I thank you for joining the live streaming challenge, Sharice. I already knew that you were a master. You had already mastered it, because I've been following you. I've been following you on Facebook for a long time, and you're out there, you're dancing. I'm like, I wish I could dance like that. Martine got 2 left feet.
But you don't have to dance. And I made a video on that too.
Right.
Like, people here to do reels, but the reels that I got the most views, like over 2,000 views on, was a reel that I was just sharing social media tips. So people watch quick 30-second tips, and some people like bite-sized stuff because they don't want to sit and listen to a 30-minute consultation. So they will do a 30-second one quick. So I got the most views off of that, not even the ones that I'm dancing, but the dancing is fun. I feel like if you're gonna do something, have fun with it,
Right, exactly. And we should show our personality. You like dancing, you like music and dancing. I like music. So most of the time when you see my live streams, it begins with music because I grew up with music. And so that's my personality. And so it's all about just being yourself on these live streams when you're live streaming for your business. And so I thank you again for joining the challenge and joining tonight's show, the Entrepreneur Show. We are wrapping up our show for tonight. It's 8 p.m. We're done right on time, you know, and we're ending it with the veteran Sharice Benton. Y'all follow her everywhere. That's what she said. Okay.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes, Sharice 99.
Hashtag multiply with Sharice if you want to. And she should pop up in the search because she uses that hashtag.
Yes.
But thank you so much. I know you got to get back with the kids, but again, let's keep it going. Let's keep teaching everyone how to do what we do, how to boss up and be live our best lives and make money out here in these streets, these internet streets. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
Bye.
All right. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening and have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Martine Corte. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Martine Corte. Okay. And then also, if you want to follow me every Friday night for the Side Hustle Night School, you can find me on my personal page around 9:30. 8:30. I think I'm going 8:30 this time. I keep kind of messing around with the times, but 8:30 p.m. on Friday nights is Side Hustle Night School. So of course tonight is Friday, so there will be no Side Hustle Night School because of this show, this special show. Our Entrepreneur Holiday Marathon, live streaming holiday marathon. But join me next week for Side Hustle Night School. Follow me again. And follow me in the stories because I get it popping in the stories too, y'all. So if you are just tuning in and you're catching the end of this show, thank you so much for coming. If this is your first time, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you again. My name is Martine Corte. I'm an entrepreneur, business owner. I'm a side hustler, yes, and as well as a live streamer. I'm a 9-year landlord and a 19-year tax professional. I work with small business owners, entrepreneurs, authors, speakers, nonprofit leaders, network marketers to help them reach their potential clients with the assistance of live streaming right here to help them make more money in their business and help them get to the bag. That's all we're trying to do, get to the bag. The holidays is coming up, and these entrepreneurs that you have seen today are ready with their live streaming strategies. So they're going to show you what they've got so they can make money in their business. Thank you guys again for following me. Follow these entrepreneurs. I hope you took notes. If you need to go back in the comments and reach out to any of them, do so. They've got a lot to give. We've got everything from books to clothing to jewelry to foundation, nonprofits, technology. We've got it all. So we want to make sure coaching, everything, youth, mentors, we've got it all right here with these 9 entrepreneurs, including myself. So thank you so much again. I won't keep you any longer. Again, follow me next week on Friday at 8:30 for Side Hustle Night School. Everyone go out and have a blessed weekend, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.